Hello everyone, back in the channel. Today I got something different to what I normally did on the last video, so I'm not doing any hiking or anything today. I am just reviewing some tents. I've got two of my favourite tents, which are 4-season tents on this bag. I've got my Terra Nova Duolite and I've got a Quasar, which is a mountain equipment Quasar. It's not the Terra Nova Quasar, it's a mountain equipment Quasar. So yeah, let's get them out and see what we've got in here. So in terms of packaging, we can see in there that the Quasar is a little bit, it's actually called no-fill mountain equipment, but it's the Quasar copy from the Terra Nova. So yeah, this no-fill is a little bit larger than the Duolite. This one weighs 5.4 kilograms to the 2.4 kilograms, which is the Terra Nova. I'm gonna pitch them in here and then you're gonna see what they look like. So we've got the Terra Nova in there, just on the floor. We can see it's a large area, so this is a 2-person tent, which is outer pitching first, which means you can put the poles out, clip the outer to the poles, and then that's your tent already set up. So I'm going to start pitching the 4 corners, and then you will see what it actually looks like. Well, as you can see, this is finished now, so it's pitched in there. I need to, of course, peg it out, but just showing you that with this sort of tent where you can put the outer first, you can easily move them around. So you can pick up these and then just move it to the place where you want to pitch. So it's quite good that you can do that. But yeah, definitely need to pitch it out and then make it a little bit tighter. I've used this many times in really poor conditions, and it's really kept me alive. With the clips, this is so easy. You can even do it with one hand. You just clip them onto the pole. So you've got a few in the back, 2 in the back, 1 more that comes here in the middle, and then 1 on each corner, and then you've got a few on the front in there. It's a 10 years old tent which has been fairly used and in really bad conditions. But yeah, I'll completely peg it out so you can see what it looks like when it's completely finished. Here it is. This is what it looks like. It's an absolute beauty of a 4-season tent. I've put the guy lines out, and as you can tell, even if I push down, it just doesn't move. It's my favourite tent, but the reason why I pegged this first and I'm doing this sort of video as well is because last time I went out I had a little incident with a peg, which ended up completely broken, and he also smashed my outside liner. So I need to make a repair, I need to get a peg replaced. But yeah, still my favourite tent. It's got the guy lines in here to pull it out, same on the other side. And just the aesthetic and the way that this tent sits is beautiful. I'll show you a little bit of the inside as well. So with this tent, you can open it from the right or from the left, and you can push the whole door, so you can get all this side open or all that side open, or you can even get just the front door which is completely open. It's got a 4-season inner, which is really good for winter and really cold conditions. Oh, that's from the last camp. So yeah, it's a good thing to get tents out because you never know what you can find inside. But yeah, that's the inner, which the floor is fully waterproof. And then, like I said before, this is 4-season inner mesh, so it will keep you warm. It doesn't have much problems about condensation just because of the way that the tent is. It's got some ventilation on the back, so you can get full ventilation from there if you undo them straps, or you can easily just leave the door open because you know you're not going to get wet. In terms of the headroom, I know this is a problem for many people. Yes, your head will touch the roof. If you're sitting on the front, which is just here, where you can do a little bit of cooking, you know, this is all the space you get, which is a lot. So you get a lot of space on the front porch, which is fully covered, so you're not going to get any rain. So you can easily cook in here, leave your bag, boots, and everything in there. So sat in here, it's actually quite decent. I've got a little bit of room in my head, but once you start going that way, you can tell that it comes down, just because of the way that the tent is designed. But yeah, you don't need to see up in there. I normally sleep with my head on this side, I will say on the door, just because it's easier for me just to like wake up, open the door and see the sunrise. But you can easily just sleep on the other side as well and get the ventilation, just depending what you prefer. It's got the pockets in here as well, so that's the reason why I like to sleep on this side, because I can put my phone or just anything that I need for the night in there. But yeah, I definitely need to make a repair. As you can see in there, it went through the whole tent, so I need to make a repair on the inner mesh, and then I need to make a repair on the outside so I don't get wet. For the repair, I've got some patches in here, I've got some glue, and then this is what I'm going to put. I'm actually going to put one from the inside, one from the outside, so one will go this way and the other one will go from the other side. This is just see-through glue sticker thing, so you won't be able to see that. So yeah, it will look really good, hopefully. There we are. So the repair's been done from the outside and from the inside. So quite happy with it. The other thing I'm going to do as well, just because I got this pitched on here, is I started unclipping the inner, which actually attaches to the outside, and I'm going to put it in the washing machine, just because I think that the winter season is over now. I think it's a good idea just to like wash these, make sure it's fixed, and just leave it until the next winter. I got plans to go to Scotland in the next 2 weeks. I've got a week off work, so I was thinking of going to Scotland and doing bed nervous and camping in there. Just depending on the conditions, I will see if I'm taking this one or if I'm taking my Chinook tent. But yeah, why not? Just started on pitching everything from the inside, and I'm gonna put it in the wash just because it has some marks of being a little bit dirty. So, and in case I don't use it again, you know, you can just be packed away and ready for the next winter. Right, so I've got the inner in here, just ready to go in the washing machine. And what I normally do, some washing liquid, and just put loads on it. And it just goes in the washing machine. I've got another repair in there. Well, I just got rid of the repair because I made it one night when I was camping, and you know, I had some extra duct tape and I just put some of that in there, but I need to do it properly. So once this is washed, I'm gonna get it out, check it all completely, and then see if I have to do any more repairs. The settings that I use as well is 40 degrees. I know it says 30, but I want to make sure that it's a little bit warmer than usual, and it can actually clean the tent, sorry. And I put 600 of the spin just because I do it twice, so instead of doing 800 and 1000, and you know, spin really fast, it can break the materials. I'd rather do doing 2 of 600, which it leaves it a little bit wet, but then it goes on the drying machine, and then I'll show you the settings once I get to that. But yeah, I'll go outside and then start pitching the Quasar now and show you that tent as well. So yeah, I got the snow fill in there ready to be pitched. As you can see, it's a little bit wet because it started raining. We've got some clouds coming in which could be not good for us, so I think I need to hurry up. So yeah, I will get this sorted now, guys. Right, so I'll say after 5 minutes I managed to get this up. It's quite complicated if you're doing it on your own. So this is a 2-3 people tent, so normally you will have someone else helping you. But yeah, anyways, this is how the inner setups. So as you can tell, it's a 4-season inner mesh. It comes with 2 doors, so you got the main one, and then you got a ventilation door. So if it's quite warm, you can simply put this up. But you know, you got the other one as well, which is a 4-season. So if you're using this, you know, during the day, you can just put the ventilation one up. Same on the other side. What I like about this one is you got an entrance for both sides, so you can use either way. So you know, if it gets a little bit windy at night and you have to get out using the other door, you simply can do that, which is not possible with the Terra Nova. So the Terra Nova got a single door, which is there. So if you're thinking about this, so this is the side that it will be against the wind, or that side or that side. But if the wind changes at night and you get wind coming this way on the front door, you know, you're a little bit screwed because you only got one way to get out. But yeah, both tents in there. I'm gonna get the fly sheet over this now, and then you can see both tents together. So that's both tents together in there, one next to each other. They're quite different to what they use. So with the Terra Nova Duolite, it's more like a 3-4 season tent that you can take anywhere, because he only weighs 2.4 kilograms. I know for some people that is a lot, but you know, like if you got a tent that can take anywhere there and it's bomb proof for 2.4 kilograms, that is actually quite decent. If you think about that, you've got the new Swallow made by Hillerberg, which is 2.4 kilograms, and that's only one person. So with this one, you can fit 2 people in there, or you can fit yourself and then have some more space, which is quite good. And then with the Snowfill or Quasar, you can simply see that it's like a really expedition tent. So you won't be needing this unless you're going somewhere where you know that conditions are going to be really bad. It's a proper expedition tent with 2 doors. It's fully packed down now, so you can see in there how good it is inside. You've got a lot of space, a lot of space in here. You can easily fit 2 people in here and then fit a lot of equipment, or you can fit up to 3 people in here, but you won't have much. In terms of the porch, you don't get much area in there as you do on the Terra Nova. You only got a small area in here for the cooking. But you know, if you got this is for a base camp expedition or something like that, so you could easily cook something in here. But you know, it's it's too close to the tent, so I wouldn't really, unless you're cooking inside of the tent. The 2 doors is actually a quite good design for this tent, just because it gives you that access of, you know, like if it gets a little bit windy on that side, you can go on this side on the opposite. But yeah, it's quite a nice tent, and you can easily sit down in here and you got plenty of space. But yeah, it's 2 different, completely 2 different tents. One is more expedition, one is more camping, hiking, backpacking, I will say. But yeah, all the aspects and everything, you will have them on the video and on the description, so you can see there if, you know, if this tent will meet your needs. I find the Duolite the best 4-season tent I own, and that's because of the weight and the design. I'm quite happy to just put the poles up and then pitch the outside of the tent to the poles, and then that's your tent ready in less than a minute. With this one, I struggle a little bit, you know, like it took me about 5-6 minutes to get the inner up, and then you still have to put the fly sheet, which the fly sheet is quite easy. You only attach to the same straps that you got on the pole, so it's quite easy to do. But if you are in really bad conditions, this tent will set you back a little bit, but then it will give you that comfort that once you are inside, you know that it's not going to fail you. With the Terra Nova, it's quite the same as well. I've used this in really bad conditions, and you can still sit outside the tent knowing that nothing will happen. So when you're looking for a tent, for a 4-season tent that you're going to use in expeditions or really bad conditions, or when you camp in the summit, you want something that you can sit inside the tent at 2 AM in the morning, knowing it's not going to fail, knowing that it's not going, the poles are not going to break, and then you're going to have to leave at night. But if you'd like to see all my collection of tents, I'm happy to do a video. Let me know in the comments. You can give a like and subscribe if you like this video. If you like me reviewing more items, just let me know. I've got a big collection of mountaineering. I'm also bought some new boots and crampons, so if you want to see them, just let me know in the comments. And this is the video for now. Thank you very much.